Oh shit. I mean, you don't say that in Spider-Man.
Welcome to Mojo Core, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Marvel movie bloopers.
You're our only hope.
Number 10, The Lock, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. We're all aware that Cap's shield pretty much defies the laws of physics and can break through almost anything. Anything except this one particular lock. During the scene where Captain America and Black Widow break into an old Hydra base, we see him effortlessly smash a lock to pieces with one tap of his shield. In reality, Chris Evans struggled with this particular endeavor through many, many takes. In fact, he was so overjoyed when he finally pulled it off that he jumped for joy. At ease, soldier.
Thanks. Yeah, you seem pretty helpless without me.
Number 9, Slap Happy, Thor: The Dark World.
We ended up doing 40-something takes with back and forth.
We all know that Chris Hemsworth can take a hit. Just look at the size of the man. So a few slaps from Natalie Portman during an emotional reunion between Thor and Jane Foster shouldn't be anything he couldn't handle.
Sorry, I just needed to make sure you were real.
That being said, Portman's inability to stop laughing here after every hit leads to a lot of slaps. After seeing her land so many strikes on the God of Thunder, we can't help but start to feel sorry for Hemsworth.
That was for New York.
I like her.
While also busting a gut at how much punishment he had to endure.
Unfortunately, I don't have a good fake slap. So
Really? So you really had to go for
I had
it?
to go for the real thing.
Number 8, Days of Dancers Past, X-Men, Days of Future Past.
Look, kid, you and I are gonna be good friends.
If there's one thing the cast of this hugely successful entry in the X-Men franchise loves to do more than making ridiculous faces in between takes, it's busting a move. Though to be fair, their dancing is equally ridiculous. James McAvoy, Hugh Jackman, and Michael Fassbender certainly don't mind shaking it up whenever they get the chance. Though seeing Ian McKellen also get into the spirit of things is pretty entertaining. We guess mutants just love to get jiggy with it. Number 7, Alan Rickman, The Avengers. Tom Hiddleston is a lot of things. Obscenely good-looking, an impressive actor, the best incarnation of Loki we're ever likely to get, and, oddly enough, a natural talent when it comes to impressions.
This usually works.
Out of his many impersonations, we have to go with his imitation of legendary English actor Alan Rickman, who, as we all know, had a very distinctive way of speaking.
The Avengers mascot.
As expected of the God of Mischief, he plays the part to perfection. So much so that we can't help but think that Severus Snape suddenly jumped into the MCU. Now, wouldn't that be something?
I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses.
Number 6, You Broke My Effing Chimes, Spider-Man 3. J.K. Simmons, we hope you never change.
Get on with it,
Arguably the most spot-on interpretation of Spidey's most vocal hater. It turns out that he even remains in character for the gag reel, albeit in a slightly more aggressive way.
Shut up. Get out.
After his precious chimes end up getting busted during a failed take, he decides to let loose a classic J. Jonah Jameson rant on the actor responsible.
Why are you?
The chimes of Oh shit.
Broke my chimes.
Not only is it hilarious, we can also kind of see how he managed to snag his now iconic role in Whiplash.
Were you rushing or were you dragging? Answer!
Number 5, The Kiss, X-Men, Days of Future Past. This particular scene actually ended up getting cut from the theatrical release, which is a shame because it's a rather poignant one, not to mention steamy. Just before heading back into the past, Wolverine and Storm, who are apparently now a couple, engage in a final goodbye kiss. While that might sound rather depressing, the blooper of Halle Berry freaking out because she finally got to kiss the Australian hunk is pure gold. To Halle Berry's credit, we'd probably lose our minds too if we got to lock lips with Hugh Jackman. Number 4, Paul Rudd's Bad Language, Ant-Man. We can't decide if this moment is funny or just adorable.
Hi, Peanut.
Following the confrontation with Yellow Jacket, Paul Rudd's Scott Lang shares a tender hug with his daughter. It's a very sweet scene in and of itself. Though it turns out that during a particular take, Rudd let out a curse word.
Cuff that. You got it.
We're not sure if this was accidental or not, but his kid co-star certainly heard him and proceeds to tell him off in the cutest way possible.
I heard you. I heard you.
He won't be winning any Parent of the Year awards anytime soon, but we can all agree it was totally worth it.
There's a big hole in the roof. Sorry.
Number 3, Thor's cape, Thor: The Dark World. Are we sure that Thor didn't accidentally put on Doctor Strange's cloak of levitation? Because his cape did not want to cooperate during filming. Whether it's blowing in his face while trying to pull off a heroic pose, wrapping itself around him when falling to the ground, or even going out of its way to trip him up during running sequences, that cape was undoubtedly the true villain of the Dark World. Maybe even a better villain than Malekith and his Dark Elves? Number 2, Thor's hammer, the Avengers. Sorry, Chris Hemsworth, we don't mean to keep putting you at the forefront, but you obviously have the biggest affinity for hilarious bloopers out of all of the Avengers.
I accept your surrender.
We all know Mjolnir can instantly travel into Thor's hand on command, but it turns out he's not all that good at grasping it. As Thor and Cap gather their signature weapons, Chris Hemsworth just can't manage to catch his beloved hammer. This is made all the funnier with the whole thing being in slow motion. Of course, his antics don't stop there, as he actually broke Mjolnir during Thor: The Dark World. Hope he's got insurance on that thing. Number 1, the dance-off, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
Who could forget the moment when Star-Lord caught everyone off guard by challenging Ronan to a dance contest in order to save the galaxy?
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Then bring it down hard.
Granted, it was a distraction, but have you ever wondered what it would look like if Ronan had actually accepted said challenge? Well, wonder no longer, as this fantastic blooper pits Lee Pace against Chris Pratt, with both giving it their all in the most entertaining way possible.
It's on!
And if that doesn't get you laughing your ass off, just wait until they bring Gamora and Drax into the fold.